Hello, welcome to my channel. How are you doing? I am doing good here. Today we are going to see Schwarzman Scholars Program 2026-2027, fully funded masters in China. And this program is fully funded 1-year master's degree opportunity at Tsinghua University in Beijing, China, one of the country's top universities. It aims to prepare future global leaders by bringing together talented young individuals from around the world. And you can apply for this scholarship easily, and I will show you details including eligibilities and what are these scholarship benefits. So stay tuned and please don't move anywhere. I will show and I will put this link within my video description below, and you can get it through my blog. And please subscribe my channel in order to get new scholarship videos. Let us see what this scholarship is all about. Key highlights here: host country is China. Host university is Tsinghua University. Duration is 1 year. Eligibility, age requirement is from 18 to 28. And a bachelor degree, any field, and strong leadership qualities. And the English language proficiency is required and open to all nationalities, it says. And what are the benefits? Full tuition coverage, travel cost including to the interview, stipend for living expenses, and a study tour allowance, and a Lenovo laptop, then course materials allowance, and a comprehensive healthy insurance. These are the benefits from this scholarship. And the selection focuses in leadership ability, academic excellence, integrity, and open-mindedness, then cross-cultural competency. What are the application deadlines for this scholarship? For international applicants or global applicants, September 10, 2025. For Chinese applicants is in May 2025, it says. And then you can read about this in detail here. I will put this link in your application or in my video description. Sorry. Here you can see the English language requirements must be proficient in English language, it says. You can read about this, and it says applicants must demonstrate strong English skills, as all teaching will be conducted in English. If the applicant's native language is not English, official English proficiency scores must be submitted within the application, it says. This requirement is waived for applicants who studied at undergraduate institution where the primary language of instruction was English for at least 2 years of applicant's academic program, it says. If you have TOEFL with minimum score 100, again you are eligible for this scholarship. And for IELTS, minimum score is 7. And for Cambridge English Advanced, it should be C1, it says. So based on you will be considered. So let's dive into the application process in detail. By scrolling down, you will get the application link here. Yeah, here. And you can see about detailed application here. It's open now, and the deadline is September 10. Let's apply by saying apply here. And it says 1 year fully funded master's program. It's at Tsinghua University in Beijing, it says. And it's for only master's programs. And the application homepage, it says, you can read about eligibility requirements, check your eligibility, it says. And then you can read each and everything. Here it says login if you are not new. If you are new, you can create your account here. Please enter your email address here. Your email address, then your first name, your last name here. Please enter your birth date, then say continue. And it says a temporary pin has been sent to your email address. If you do not receive this message in the next few minutes, please check your junk mail folder, it says. Please check your email whether you got temporary pin or not. Here I got temporary pin, then copy it and paste it here. Again, please don't forget your birth date. Fill your birth date here. Then say login. Okay, now you fill your new password here. Use the password which is strong. Which includes at least one letter, then at least one capital letter, at least one number and be at least 12 characters. It says, based on this instruction, please fill nice and strong password and say set. After doing that, please subscribe my channel in order to get new scholarship videos. Then by scrolling down, it says you have not yet started application using this account. It says, so by clicking this one, you can start the application process. Here it says click create application, then click in create application and then say open application. By scrolling down, you will get each and every details here, including your personal background. Please fill your first name, last name, preferred first name, and your address here. By saying add, you can add your address, then your email address, and your phone number here, and the biography information here, your citizenship information, and your passport number, passport expiry date. After doing this, say continue. As you see here, there are many steps. Then your about yourself. By clicking this one, it says biographical profile. It says 100 words are needed here. Please type your biography profile. It says so. Please here write 100 words which describes about you. It says summarize your main leadership accomplishment and the future aspiration. Your submitted biographical profile will be used throughout the selection process. It says so. By carefully writing your accomplishments and the future aspiration, you can convince the selection or the evaluation committee. Here, please choose your resume here. You can upload your resume here. You must use this exact naming convention. It says, then video introduction. Introduce yourself in 1 minute video in any style or setting you think best conveys your interest in personality. It says by recording 1 minute video about yourself, you can upload it here. Will you be able to provide link to this video with your application? It says you can provide by saying yes, and you can put your video link here. If no, you can say no here. And if you are unable to produce a video, provide a brief explanation here. It says if you don't want to make a video for you, then you can write about yourself here. It should be 50 words. It says by doing this all, finally it says interests. Select 2 interests that best identify with your professional and leadership aspiration. It says you can select among those. And finally, have you applied to these scholars before? It says you can select by saying yes or no. After doing that, say continue. That's it. Then education, here it asks the education. By scrolling down, you can add the institution where you studied your bachelor degree here by clicking add institution, and you can fill important information about this institution. And then language skills here. Please subscribe my channel. Here in language skills, again, you can add about your language here. Otherwise, to fulfill the English language requirement, you must meet one of the following. It says the first one is be a native English speaker, then have studied at least 2 years in English at the undergraduate or graduate level. Then thirdly, submit a copy of your English language proficiency test score with your application before the deadline. It says so. If you are under these 3 conditions, you are eligible for this scholarship. So please select the one which belongs to you. It says you can select the one says I have studied for at least 2 years in English speaking program at undergraduate and graduate level. It says you can fill another information about you here, or you can add language certificate tests here by clicking this one. You can add your English certificate, whether it's TOEFL, IELTS, or other international language certificate. Then here it asks your leadership roles. These activities will be displayed in order by the most recent start date. It says this section is an opportunity to showcase up to 5 leadership roles that illustrate your demonstrate leadership experience. It says for each entry include the concise explanation of why the role is significant to your leadership profile. It says as well as your distinct contribution and outcome of or initiatives. It says you can say by clicking add role, and you can fill information about the organization, start date and end date. And then the next one is awards and recognitions. If you have awards and recognition, you can click this add award recognition. You can type the organization name, the country, and the date for this one. This is also important for your application. Then professional experience. Here you can add your professional experience by clicking this one. List up to 2 of your most recent full-time work experience in chronological order. It says you can add up to 2 most recent full-time work experience here by saying add employer. Then essay. Here in essay it says as part of your application you are required to submit a leadership essay, a statement of purpose, and 2 short answers. It says so by following the information, please you can upload the file here, the leadership essay here, and also statement of purpose is 500 words, maximum of 500 words you include about your statement of purpose. Then finally short answer questions here. How do you see spending a year at this college in Beijing and joining the Schwarzman Scholars Network for life advancing your specific leadership goals and future impact? It says it should be 100 words remaining. It says 100 words. Within this you can write this short answer here, and again you can fill about this question next. Yeah, you can fill about this question, and then recommendations. It asks the recommendations here. You can add the recommendation information. You can add the information about your recommender or the reference name here. It says each applicant must have 3 letters of recommendation that holistically discuss the candidate's leadership and intellectual abilities. It says read about this recommendation here, the consideration. It says at least 1 letter should be written by this professor, and it says by reading each and everything about this one, based on this or within this application period, you should submit these letters. For disciplinary actions, in disciplinary actions, have you ever withdrawn from or been dismissed or suspended, disciplined by formally or informally, or placed probation from an academic institution? It says if yes, say yes, otherwise say no, and you can fill the rest one by reading each and every details. Then finally additional information. It asks about you. It says in-person interviews will be held on October this one. Please hold these dates and indicate below where you will be during this period. If you are invited to an interview, the anticipated location you indicate will help us determine the most appropriate interview date and location for you. It says you can select the country where you belong on those days at the interview day by selecting each and every information about where you will be, including the location, the dates. You can finish this step. And finally it says signature. In signature you can sign here. You can simply put your name. Please type your full legal name, it says. So you can type your full name, then say confirm. And finally in review, you can review the information whether you filled or not. If you made mistakes, you will get the red color here, and you can go back to that step and you can fill it and you can finish it. If there is no problem, you will not get anything in this section. And finally it says send or submit the application form. It says you can submit this application like this. Thank you for watching this video. If you have any questions, you can ask me in the comment section, and please subscribe my channel in order to get new scholarship videos. Thank you.